Hey guys, October 5th, where I'm at, apparently wherever they're at, it's the 6th. It's already been released, so most of you have been following this. You already know this whole thing was a hoax. Took down the other video, so I'm just going here to show you if you're not aware yet. And here's the little man I was telling you about. I decreased the resolution on my browser so that you could see it. Are they real? You click here for the big discovery, and it's a really stupid video. Okay, I don't even want to hear it. It's such a. I would have preferred if they just rickrolled us. That would have been a lot better. Just a good old-fashioned rickroll would have been fine. This video really stinks. This is 3 minutes, 54 seconds long. A lot of ticked off people, cussing him and everything. But give them credit. They had a lot of people going. It was fun. Come on, it was fun guessing. Don't deny it. It was fun. But now you know it's over, so move on. But that's why I went ahead and took the other one down and just putting this one up in its place. I want to go on to something a little bit more serious. That was a nice, fun 1 or 2 day distraction in the background, but this is an ongoing situation with the government shutdown. Country Girl Can't Survive sent me a video, and she's standing in front of a sign that's by the Great Smoky Mountains entrance, and it's kind of hard to hear her because she's got a lot of traffic and stuff. She's a little bit back from the camera, but she's basically explaining the situation. She had heard something about a $5,000 fine, but what I found was this article here, NPR. I went looking, and that's what I had told her, and I wanted to show it. National parks closed as other public lands stay open, and this would be good news for Lobo Texan. If I can get him to see this, I'll probably put a link to this video on his Facebook. Maybe he'll be able to see it. But I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's just talking about people that are really getting stuck with this. Problems it's causing. I'm just scrolling down. I'll send you the link and you can read the whole thing. They are saying, let me find it, that apparently the BLM lands, National Forest and BLM lands are open. But it's the national parks that are closed. Let's see. Wisniewski points to the national forests outside the Grand Canyon and elsewhere that are largely open for recreation during the shutdown. Campgrounds and other developed facilities are closed, but hikers, backpackers, hunters, boaters, and climbers are able to drive forest roads and get into the places they play. The same is true for the 245 million acres of federal land managed by the Bureau of Land Management. So that's good news for him. For those of you that don't know, Lobo is pretty much gone native in a way. He's living off the land as much as he can. And I'm not sure. I think he's at the same place. But anyway, he's pretty much just camping out. And we didn't know how this was going to affect him. So this could be good news for him, so he can find any BLM lands and be fine. Not a problem. Let's see. It says the park is closing and we're enforcing the boundaries. So you can get a ticket for being in the park, and here it is. You can get a ticket just for being in the park recreating when you're not supposed to be. Trespassing in a national park carries a maximum fine of $500 and up to 6 months in jail, according to the Criminal Resource Manual issued to U.S. attorneys. So, it's not $5,000, it's $500. But my understanding is that if you're caught even stopping on some of the overlooks, see, all through the Smoky Mountains, and I'm sure it's the same is true in other areas, they'll have places where you can pull over. And, you know, it'll be like an overlook of the valleys and stuff, different areas, and take pictures. If you're even caught doing that, they can fine you. And of course, we know there's a big uproar about the national monuments for in D.C. Veterans Memorial, the various ones. People are really hot about having those blocked off. Let's see, the old Marine uploaded a video a while ago that notified people they're supposed to be having a Veterans March on D.C. October 13th, which would be the last day of the truckers' strike and drive on Washington, D.C. Theirs is from October 11th to the 13th. So, it'll be interesting to see how all this plays out. Seems to me that they're trying to systematically cut us off from our history. They're trying to rewrite it, really diminish the importance of the Constitution, of the sacrifices made by our grandparents and great-grandparents and so forth. And they're trying to really strongly twist and manipulate things in their direction. So this is psychological warfare as well, which of course a lot of comes into play on that with Agenda 21 and Project Bluebeam and all the subliminal programming in television and such. So this is an assault. And it hits you on a subconscious level. A lot of things you don't realize maybe why something's really ticked you off. But they are trespassing on things that you hold very near and dear. There's a lot of people that have lost their loved ones to the various wars this country's fought, right or wrong. They lost their loved ones. And these memorials are places for them to connect and to honor the sacrifices made. And to be cut off from that is a slap in the face, especially when it's our tax dollars that paid for it. So, it goes on. The game continues on both sides. I'm kind of sick of it myself. But anyway, I just wanted to touch on that. And of course, I'm not even reading the comments. It gets pretty ugly back and forth. But that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about tonight. I know there was military action to go and grab the head. What's the name of that? Al-Shabaab or whatever. I think of shish kebab when I see the name. But the ones that are responsible for the attack in that mall where they killed so many people. And of course I question and don't take anything at face value. We've been lied to so much, guys. Everything has always got hidden agendas, hidden motives. I'm so sick of it because I'm just a straight up person. What you see is what you get. I don't play these games. You know, I heard growing up, you know, you're supposed to be a certain way with guys. You know, there's certain things you say and you don't say, you know, to do this and to get that goal. And I'm like, that's manipulation. I'm not going to do that. You know, way back when, I was way younger, and I was a singer, and I loved to sing. And some demo tapes that I had done got the attention of somebody in the recording industry. And they asked me to come in for a meeting. And I found out firsthand, the studio couch does exist. The sucker was chasing me around the studio couch. And I cussed him up one side and down the other, called him everything but a white boy. I said, if I can't make it on my voice, I sure ain't making it that way. And I left. I got out. And I said, no. I gave it up. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. And that made it pretty clear to me just how dirty. How dirty the whole business is. So, that's what happens. So it goes. But anyway, it's just so many other things. You can't hardly keep up. That I don't know much about astronomy, so that's why I'm not really covering anything on the comet Ison. We can't really get some really good, accurate information at this point, which really frustrates me. I hate the pictures that we do get because you can't really tell what the heck you're looking at. And I just don't trust anything anymore. I'm sorry. I look at the pictures and I'm thinking, any bit of this could be photoshopped. John Doe in another country even could upload something. I took this picture, blah, blah, blah. For all I know, he could have superimposed something on an older picture. You just can't blindly trust anything. For me, I'm not worried about icing. If something's going to happen, it's going to happen. If it's not, it's not. I'm not going to live my life in a state of constant fear. I'm not going to do it. I refuse. I refuse to buy into the fear campaign of anybody. I'm not going to live in fear. Because why live? Why live? That's not living to me. It's just existing in fear. It is one thing to be on edge, on alert, when there is clear and present danger right then in your face. But to live in terror of what might happen, waste of energy. And it's a way to lock your brain up, because as long as you're in a state of fear, you're not thinking clearly. You react. You go into a fight or flight mode. That's basic psychology 101. You will go into a fight or flight mode. And you are running a very high risk of making the wrong choice. So stay calm. Don't give in to fear. It's fine to stay informed, but constantly keep yourself just slightly removed so that you don't jump the gun and grab something and run with it. This whole thing here is a perfect example. I kept it fun. I was laughing about it the whole time. Anybody that commented, this is cool. So I don't think it's anything, because I even did the who is and showed this has nothing to do with NASA. They've hidden who they are. So I knew it was, it was something questionable. And then JB brought up that he thought it might have been a movie promo. Others thought it could have been a promo for a band. All good ideas. And I think overall most people figured it to be a hoax. We pretty much figured it to be a hoax. And it was fun. It was fine. But there's absolutely no need to be afraid or upset or, just have fun with it. Stay relaxed. Be chill. And then you find out one way or the other. Okay, and you move on. You deal with it, however. I laughed. That's a good one. Would have been better if you'd rickrolled us. I think that's kind of an epic fail. You missed one of the best chances to rickroll thousands of people. Loser. Nah, should have rickrolled. Should have been a rick. It should have been rickrolled. But anyway, it was their choice. Whoever did it. I hope they enjoyed it. I'm sure they did. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I do love you guys and pray for you. And I hope you have a really great day tomorrow. I'm not sure if we're going to do another video tonight or not. I'm just really tired. To be honest, I'm kind of drained. It's just been a long couple of weeks and so much going on. Trying to keep up with everything and work and take care of things at home kind of gets to you. And it's taken a lot for me to even do this video. I almost didn't do it. Whatever, But I care about you guys, and I like to say hi to you and chat a little bit with those that do comment. Appreciate your comments and your support. It means a lot to me. So anyway, I'll end this now. I thank you for watching. Lord willing, see you in the next video.